Okay. This is the community meeting for the external secrets operator. This is the rewrite that we are doing in Golang. In a way, it's a new version of the Kubernetes external secrets from GoDaddy that was written in JavaScript. So today is the 26th of May. And I have to mention that we have a code of conduct. So don't be jerks, basically. Yeah, the code of conduct applies both to contributions to the repository and also these kinds of meetings. The last meeting, so I think the first thing we can go over the action points and the points from the last meeting. The first thing is that we could install the Helm chart on different Kubernetes flavors, like managed stuff, and it was fixed. It was basically adding a -0 to the supported versions, so it also supports pre-releases and the other versions, so it's okay. We have the discussion with the secret store CSI driver. It will happen tomorrow at 5. I could not attend last time because I was sick, but yeah, we can go tomorrow at 5. Basically discuss with them like what they think about our solution and like how to coexist or maybe contribute to whatever makes sense, like just to see if they have a plan to cover the things that we cover well. If that's the case, we need to think about something, but yeah, basically that. And then the other things, yeah, the release workflow, like we're planning to do a kind of like a obligatory release every 4 weeks. So we see what we have, and then we decide if we increase like major, minor patch versions and this kind of stuff. But for fixes and this kind of resolving bugs or whatever, we can just increase patch and release in the middle of the week. Okay.
Why don't we release with every merge request as like a continuous deployment type thing?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. Not sure if we are mature still for that.
Okay.
Also, we don't have end-to-end tests yet, right? I think for us to make that like because if we make a new release, it will like be the thing that people get if they just Helm install without passing a version, right? So we're just distributing this to the people. So maybe after end-to-end tests and a bit more of discussion also to be sure. But yeah, frequent releases, it makes sense, right? That's what we want everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think we need at least end-to-end test before that, like with real infrastructure and also like a good coverage and all that. Yeah, I think we can go to the notes for this meeting. Let me add you. Can you add yourselves as attendees on the document? Can I?
I don't think so.
Why can't I add it? Is it my internet? I'm offline. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right on stop.
Okay. Okay. Do you have 2 B's or something, 2 L's on your name? Let me copy.
No, just 1 B and an I. Or that, yeah. 2 L's if it's Gabrielle. And then Beyer.
Beyer, like this.
Why?
Stoid, sorry.
Why?
Yeah,
Sorry, I cannot spell.
that's okay. It's the Portuguese. That's what you're thinking of, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. Not really.
No, I was just trying to give you an out.
In Portuguese, yeah. Ricardo Torres, right?
Yeah, that's it.
And yeah, your handles
You can put
on GitHub.
Ricardo PT Costa.
So
Altogether.
you're sure you can't edit this? Maybe I have to make this open.
No, I can't. Edit. Maybe I can. Oh, I can.
Cool. Okay. The first thing I
can, but I can't. I think I'm pressing on it. I can only add comments. So.
But if you go, yeah, on the.
Oh, never mind.
Right, left corner.
Yeah.
Right, left, top left corner.
Yeah.
Right, left. It's just like to get you confused. Okay, so the first thing, I opened this issue. It's about CodeCov. And yeah, we're marking all of our PRs broken, like red, because of CodeCov. But it's a bit annoying. I see 3 options. One is to remove CodeCov. And I saw that some people actually are stopping to use this because of the data breach that we had like 2 months ago, maybe. And we had to change all the secrets also on container solutions and here. All the environment variables. But yeah, not sure. The second option is to figure out a way to make like it allow a threshold, like maybe if it's just decreasing 1% or 2% of coverage, we don't need to mark the PR as red. And the third is to find another tool. And yeah, I'm not sure. So both of you are joining the project recently. I think this discussion, we can leave it open so we have more. But if you have anything to add, what do you think about code coverage or any other tool? Or yeah,
I think it's good to have something.
Yeah, me too.
Better than nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I think we can leave it like this and see if we get another suggestion on the issue. Also ping people about it. Because, yeah. But it's really bad to like mark all the PRs as red. Like even the ones that we just change one line, like it's not adding a new line, it's saying that it's decreasing the coverage. It doesn't make sense. So yeah. Okay, this is the first one. The second one is scope access per namespace. These 2 issues. I don't know if we have the context to discuss this without Moritz here. But it's basically about the thing that that I mentioned on our mod programming today about multi-tenancy and having things on multiple namespace and like defining and access to resources on it. And we had like a old issue about this, and now we have this issue. And I think that we agreed to go to this solution that Kelling suggested about the cluster store supporting a namespace selector. And then we have the operator looking at things at the right place. Yeah. But yeah, we can discuss this later as well. The other thing is to support a trigger refresh instead of a pull. Not instead, but you choose to like enable this, and then you don't pull like with the refresh interval. You just ask for a refresh like one time. I find this interesting, but what do you think about this? Like, should we support this? Is it a bad smell? If people need this, like people, the person that suggested this mentioned like reducing costs, downstream API requests, like so get away from API rate limits and this kind of stuff. And in really large clusters, if things are getting polling every time, you can make everything slow to update. It's valid, but I wonder if they would be using an operator like this for this. What do you think? Like manually asking the operator to pull stuff. And also how to do this? Would the operator be a HTTP server and then you send a request, or maybe webhook? I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Would you use this like this?
So that if its secret got changed in one of the backends, it would automatically push that trigger to the secrets manager.
I don't know if that's the case, actually. I think what he means is that like he changed something on the external providers, and he knows that, and he does something manually in the cluster to trigger like the pull, I think. Or he has some automation to trigger the pull. Yeah, but it's very like the way to implement this is not described.
I mean, you have to have it like specifically for each provider, right? Like somehow go into their own systems and
Yeah, I
implement
think what he wants here is it's a way to trigger. It's a way to disable automatic pulling and to enable like some way to trigger pulling, like manually triggering, like maybe sending a HTTP request or something like that. So the operator would just have this functionality. I think the issue is interesting.
Yeah. How to solve it is interesting too. How would we go about that? We could have like a server operator.
Yeah, that's what I thought about, but not sure if it's a bad smell.
Yeah. I've never heard that phrase, a
practice.
bad smell. I like it.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's a bad practice. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
It seems pretty desired.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we should ping the person. And also, yeah, I think this is a good action item. Why this is slow? we should have something. This one.
If you look at the issue he is connected to, he
there's no
gives
scribe there.
Yeah, like a webhook that refreshes everything.
Yeah,
okay.
Usually SNS and then lambda function for that. Yeah.
But this was closed, and this, oh yeah, and this was a contribution, right? Oh, and he wrote it, right? Or not? No. No, this is just an issue, right? On the other, the Kubernetes external secret.
They didn't go with it.
Yeah, they told him to write it here, or in the new one.
Yeah, we would love a PR also. Yeah, I think we can get in touch and see what makes sense. Yeah. Okay. There's this immutable secrets issue that seems to be a good first issue also. But I wanted to discuss this because does it make sense for external secret operator to support an immutable secret if the idea behind external secret operator is to keep refreshing and updating the secrets? Because then with the immutable secret, only the first sync would make something, and then that's it. The secret is there, and it will never change.
Unless, yeah, but then maybe they would want that manual refresh or something if they do decide to change it.
Yeah. And yeah, but then this is easy enough, so we could support, right? It's just changing the data types there, and when we create the secret, we set this as immutable when creating, right? It shouldn't be hard.
Yeah.
This could also be something for new joiners to do, like the intern maybe. Not sure. Okay. And yeah, so the 0.2 milestone. So what we need for the next release. I added some stuff to the board, but it was like maybe kind of ad hoc. I just chose some stuff. But I was talking with Moritz earlier, and maybe it makes sense to just release it when we have Google Cloud and Azure backends providers. And like we just tested it, Google Cloud Secret Manager manually. It works fine. It's synced. And we tried to test also the Azure one. And if it's okay, we launch a new release with the minor version bump. And then the other stuff, I think I'll remove from the board. What do you think? Maybe the priority now, I think it's new providers, right? So we get like the appeal and we get people using it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Then I'll remove the other stuff from the board. But I think we should like put some effort on end-to-end test soon. Especially because now we have infrastructure, we can just use it. And yeah.
Is somebody working on that?
No, not yet. But I think we can mob on it after the GCP merge. I think it could be interesting also. The immutable secrets, maybe we start with that and then we go to this and start implementing a lot of real tests. Okay. No, no. It's another topic.
Should we invite Maurice and Kellen to our mob sessions? I know they have day jobs, but
yeah, they have day jobs. And Kellen is based on United States, I think. So maybe it will be hard to sync, like with time zones and stuff. But we can try, yeah. Yeah, that would be cool. We asked them on the next community meeting. Okay, and the other thing is around stability and chance of things changing. So we got some questions about stability, and we think we need to start defining like a deprecation policy and like what we consider things that are very stable and or things that like maybe fields on our CRD that will never change, or things that we think that we're trying this. Yeah, Moritz sent me this suggestion, so maybe we just go and adopt the same deprecation policy as Kubernetes. I don't see why not. Maybe if it's too complicated, but we can just like go through it like v1 alpha 1, v1 alpha 2. Yeah. To be honest, I've never did the deprecation policy like this, but I don't see a problem. But I think it's important for this project because we will have a lot of users trying to migrate from the Kubernetes XML secret, the one from GoDaddy, to this one. And we are already receiving like questions and private messages and stuff regarding this specifically. So if we start to use this now, what can we expect to change? Even if it's just about the CRD, right? So what fields can we trust to use, or what functionalities can we trust to use? So yeah, we need to think about this. Do you have any input on that? No? Yeah, I don't have it. Like, I think that probably templating will be the thing that we can say that could change a lot on external secrets. But the other things, like the very basic things, like the fields that we consider the basic functionality would stay the same, and it's already stable, kind of stable, I would say. But templating I see changing a bit, and also the things that stay on the secret store and like the usage of parameters and the usage of roles and this kind of the cluster scope thing. These are things that I see changing, and then we could have like a way to tell people about that. So if you want to use all these functionalities, you need to be aware that this could change. But yeah, I think we need to bring this to the other community meeting as well. Okay. And the other thing that I added was, it's kind of related, is support level. I saw a talk at what the fuck is SRE, the conf. And one of the talks was about open source and migrating from enterprise to open source. But the thing that I thought was very interesting is this thing, like support level. We're making sure that we make it clear on our README or documentation or whatever, what type of support we're giving the users, even if it's best effort on some things, or like if someone finds a very weird and production breaking bug, like if we can say that we can fix it in 1 day, 2 days, or 1 week, or this kind of stuff, what in our repository is like maintained by the maintainers and what is community maintained also. So if we add a very weird provider, this will probably be community maintained, and if it breaks, we don't want to like be the priority on our backlog. So I'm not sure how to do this, like if it's just saying stuff on the README, but I think we need to figure this out. Support level, because it's something that is very overlooked in open source, but I think it's important, even if it's best effort on some stuff. But yeah, I'll look deeper into this, and I'll try to write something on our README. That's it from my side. Some of the things we'll probably need to go over again on the next community meeting. But yeah, it's nice also. Oh, I forgot in the beginning to Ricardo, you didn't introduce yourself.
I know.
To the community.
I was thinking either myself or you were rude.
Probably me, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be helping out. I'll be joining the project. Yeah, I'm also part of Container Solutions, and I'll be dedicating some of my time to this project. Fun fact: I don't drink coffee. I think that's yeah.
I'm not sure I'd call that fun.
Yeah, it's not fun actually. I miss it. I miss it a lot.
Healthy fact.
Yeah, so yeah, Ricardo and Gabi joined the other community meeting, right? You already did your introduction, so yeah. So both of them will be helping out and also helping driving the helping me push things forward from CS side. I think that's it. Do you have anything to add? Any input?
Well, we'll attempt at mob programming for the next few weeks, see how it goes. If people are interested in joining, that'll be great. But
yeah, we're trying to introduce people, like doing pairing and also mobbing, and yeah, we're trying to put some internal time on this project from CS, so I think it's nice. Cool. Then I think that's it. We will probably bring a lot of these points to the other one. Okay. Then thanks for joining, and I see you on the next one.
Thank you. Ciao.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Ciao.